Senate agrees to a new debt deal that gives Congress about 4 months to get their act in order, to get a budget. The agreement suspends the debt ceiling until May, and it requires lawmakers in the House and the Senate now to pass a budget or have their paychecks withheld. Arkansas Republican Tim Griffin has been very patient. He sits on the House and Ways and Means Committee. How you doing, sir? Good morning to you. You voted
I'm doing great.
You voted in favor. Tell us why.
Well, I think it is critical that we ask the Senate and push the Senate, get them to agree to pass a budget. We have passed budgets 2 years in a row. A budget lays out your priorities and your plan for getting us our house in fiscal order. And the Senate has simply sat on the sidelines and criticized our budget. They haven't put anything in writing. And we believe that you're not serious about getting our fiscal house in order if you're not willing to put pen to paper and list what your expenditures are going to be and tell us where the revenue is going to come from. And I think once the Senate does this, we will see that their plan is to cut almost no spending and to raise taxes to make up the $1 trillion deficit that we have yearly. And that means everybody is going to be the target of Senate tax increases. So we want them to pass that budget.
Yeah, you wrote a letter to the president. You said you want the cold, hard facts about his plan for the debt in the State of the Union. Do you expect that?
No, I don't, unfortunately. I think I have an obligation to my constituents to demand it. I think he's a great communicator. He does a great job delivering a speech and getting a message out, and I think it would be helpful during the State of the Union if he would just be straight up with people and just say, look, this $1 trillion deficit that we've had every year during his administration is historic. No one else has ever done that. And he should also be straight up about the coming bankruptcy of Medicare. We want to reform it to save it. I haven't seen a plan from the president that does anything to save Medicare.
Well, some Republicans are saying don't hold your breath on all that, but we'll find out in February when the State of the Union address gets underway. Now, thank you for your time. Thank you for being patient. I know it was brief, but we're watching this hearing in D.C. And our best to your father. We hope the best for him this week as well.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You bet. Tim Griffin, Republican from Arkansas, the most patient man we have today. Here's Martha with more.